Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is September the 1st, 2021. We're going to talk about this article from CNBC and look at the price chart to see if this really is a warning sign. I know that a lot of people try to drum up a lot of sensationalism and try to give us all hyped and, give us the fear, the FUD, the FOMO to try to click on articles and to view videos just to get their numbers up, right? We're going to look at this article from CNBC. They're trying to connect Warren Buffett selling some of his stake in this Chinese EV stock and how it can be a sign of bigger things to come for this EV company. Now, I'm going to show you all from the price chart that we could have already known that price in BYD was going to go down. And we can still predict that way before we see another article like this come out. The name of the game for us being on the retail side is to make sure we have one step, or that we are one step ahead of our competition. This is a competition. There's only a limited amount of resources being thrown into this game, and we have to be one of the first ones to make sure we grab these resources and place it back into our account. So if you guys want to join me, if you all appreciate my videos and my content, as I always say, hit that like button, share the video, also subscribe here to the channel. You're not going to get the run-of-the-mill information that so many other YouTubers do. They only regurgitate information that is already being created from other social media platforms and companies. Now, check this out. I highlighted the title because it tries to create some negativity. So if we're going to get negative information, then quite naturally, the price chart should be negative as well, meaning price should be going down. BYD plunges after Buffett trims his stake. One fund manager says it could be a warning sign. The key word in that is could. Take a look at this. The conglomerate slightly reduced, talking about Berkshire Hathaway, they slightly reduced shares from 20.04% to 19.92. So we got CNBC coming out with this article trying to say that this one stock plunged all because Berkshire Hathaway trimmed its stake slightly from 20% to still, if you were to round up, that's still 20%. So what's the point of this article again? Oh, that's right. You want us to click and read the article because of these buzzwords: plunges, warning sign. I get it, but in actuality they only trimmed less than 1%. Now that's according to a filing on the Hong Kong exchange. Berkshire sold 1.33 million shares of BYD for about $47 million, right? Berkshire Hathaway now owns 218 million shares. So yeah, they trimmed a little bit, like just a slice. If you have a whole loaf of bread, Berkshire Hathaway just took one slice of the bread. They still got 218 million shares of this stock, of this business. Now, this is what the fund manager is saying. All right, Yang. This is a common trend for investors starting to take cash from the market. It's common. But CNBC wants us to think that this is massively negative because BYD plunged. And now they're trying to tell us that Yang is telling them that's a warning sign, but she's telling them that's a common trend. Talk about confusion. Now, when asked about what this means for the Chinese electric vehicle market, Liu said Berkshire's latest move could be, oh, here we go, warning signs that the market may be coming, and they got that in brackets, to a big correction. And he only trimmed less than 1%. He still got 218 million, so he's still fully exposed if the Chinese EV market is going to take a correction. There is too much uncertainties, and I think Buffett got a little bit nervous. She said, maybe this recession in front of us for the U.S. economy and also a weaker Chinese consumption altogether brings down investors' confidence to a larger scale. Okay. Now, look at that. BYD tumbles, plunges, warning signs, recession, correction. this article is meant to be negative. Now, when we come and look at the chart for BYD, it is over the counter, meaning that it is not listed on any United States exchange. But this stock has been in a fantastic move. Do any one of you all know of when Warren or Berkshire Hathaway bought in on this company? Do you all know when? Because looking at this market, BYD has been trending higher. It's been in a bull market. While a lot of stocks in the United States has been trending down, this one is kind of trading like Tesla, like Apple, like Microsoft. Look at that. We've seen this particular market in BYD trend higher since 2020. All right. The only time this market came down and tested this trend line was right there in March. Now, have we topped out? Of course. Like if you're Warren Buffett, right, and you bought all the way back in 2020, you've seen a very good increase in this stock's value, right? Even now, you're up 650%. At $84, you was up 927%. That's the name of the game. Eventually, you will have to come and sell your stake, your position, in order to grab the profit. It takes both equations, buying and then selling, in order to grab profit, period. But so many people think that when someone comes in of Warren Buffett's caliber and they sell, that it automatically means that the stock is going to crash. You would sell too if you were up 650%, 925% in less than a couple of years. Warren is in the business to own businesses and make money. Now, looking at the chart, this is not positive. Like, we all can tell that market is weak in BYD. We can see it. Who are we trying to fool? It doesn't require us looking at a CNBC article to grasp that price in BYD is weak, right? We can see that. Now, the question is, will the market buy here on this ascending line? That is the next question. Because yeah, we will see price in BYD continue to trend lower. Now, from the chart, I can see buyers potentially trying to come in support here around $56, all the way down here towards like $52 to $53. Those are the areas that we can see more buyers coming to the market in BYD. And that doesn't even break the long-term trend. Like, if you're trying to be a buyer into the market in BYD, those would be the location. Okay. So let me go ahead and put this on the chart. We're going to look for the market in BYD to trend down, to go lower. I do see 60 as a slight area that buyers may potentially come into the market in BYD, but I'm going to look for 56. That's my first area. And that's a 10% movement to the downside, right? 10%. My second area is going to be around $53 to 52. Okay, that's like 15%, almost 16% movement to the downside right there. Okay, now since I don't cover this stock every day, I'm going to hold it here on a long-term basis. Okay, and we're going to continue to look for price in BYD to continue to trend down as long as the market continues to trade below $72. That's it. It's just that simple. All right, so give me your thoughts though. What do you think about the Chinese EV market? Are we due for a massive correction to occur? Will BYD continue to go down? What is your thoughts? Let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.